then we'll be ready for your answers. We'll start with the goalkeepers. For the goalkeepers, we have Lawrence Atizigi from FC Zangan. We have Joseph FC Zangan. We have Joseph Wolcott from Crawley Town. We have Frederick Asare from Asante Kotoko. Going to the defenders, we have Alidi Seydou from Stade Rennes. We have Tariq Lamte from Brighton and Hove Albion. We have Alexander Djiku from Fenerbahce Istanbul. We have Abdullah Djiku from Fenerbahce Istanbul. We have Abdul Mumin from Rayo Vallecano. We have Mohamed Salisu from AS Monaco. We have Jerome Opoku from Başakşehir Istanbul. We have Ebenezer Anan from OFK Belgrade. And then we have Kingsley Schindler from Samsung Sport. In the midfield, and then we have Kingsley Schindler from Samsung Sport. In the midfield, we have Mohamed Kudus, and then we have Kingsley Schindler from Samsung Sport. In the midfield, we have Mohamed Kudus from West Ham United. We have Abu Francis from Cercle Bruges. And then we have Kingsley Schindler from Samsung Sport. In the midfield, we have Mohamed Kudus from West Ham United. We have Abu Francis from Cercle Bruges. We have Thomas Partey from Arsenal FC. We have Elisha Owusu from Ajax. And then we have Kingsley Schindler from Samsung Sport. In the midfield, we have Mohamed Kudus from West Ham United. We have Abu Francis from Cercle Bruges. We have Thomas Partey from Arsenal FC. We have Elisha Owusu from Ajax. And then we have Kingsley Schindler from Samsung Sport. In the midfield, we have Mohamed Kudus from West Ham United. We have Abu Francis from Cercle Bruges. We have Thomas Partey from Arsenal FC. We have Elisha Owusu from AG Auxerre. We have Majid Ashimeru from RC Anderlecht. And then we have Kingsley Schindler from Samsung Sport. In the midfield, we have Mohamed Kudus from West Ham United. We have Abu Francis from Cercle Bruges. We have Thomas Partey from Arsenal FC. We have Elisha Owusu from AG Auxerre. We have Majid Ashimeru from RC Anderlecht. And last but not least, and then we have Kingsley Schindler from Samsung Sport. In the midfield, we have Mohamed Kudus from West Ham United. We have Abu Francis from Cercle Bruges. We have Thomas Partey from Arsenal FC. We have Elisha Owusu from AG Auxerre. We have Majid Ashimeru from RC Anderlecht. And last but not least, the forwards, we have, and then we have Kingsley Schindler from Samsung Sport. In the midfield, we have Mohamed Kudus from West Ham United. We have Abu Francis from Cercle Bruges. We have Thomas Partey from Arsenal FC. We have Elisha Owusu from AG Auxerre. We have Majid Ashimeru from RC Anderlecht. And last but not least, the forwards, we have, and then we have Kingsley Schindler from Samsung Sport. In the midfield, we have Mohamed Kudus from West Ham United. We have Abu Francis from Cercle Bruges. We have Thomas Partey from Arsenal FC. We have Elisha Owusu from AG Auxerre. We have Majid Ashimeru from RC Anderlecht. And last but not least, the forwards, we have Abdul Fattah Ishuaku from Leicester City. We have Joseph Pencil from LA Galaxy. We have Ibrahim Osman from Feyenoord Rotterdam. We have Antoine Semenyo from AFC Bournemouth. We have Iñaki Williams from Athletic Bilbao. We have Jordan Ayew, has now changed. We have Iñaki Williams from Athletic Bilbao. We have Jordan Ayew, has now changed to Leicester City. And Brandon Thomas Asante from Coventry City. I would like to hand over to Mr. Henry Asante to just give you some updates on injury, on players who couldn't come due to injuries. Thank you very much. So the players are 23. Thank you very much. So the players are 23. Some of them couldn't make the squad because of various injuries. The first one is Salis Abdul Samed. He has a muscle injury. Patrick Pfeiffer, also a muscle injury. Gideon Mensah has a muscle tear. Ernest Nuama has an inflammation, so he couldn't make the squad. Kamal Dean's twisted ankle, so he couldn't also make the squad. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget that Joseph Addo, who got injured somewhere last year before the Africa Cup of Nations, is now on his way back to full recovery. He's involved in team training at Celta Vigo, but he's not much fit. Because of that, the technical staff decided to leave him out of the squad. Also, Daniel Kofichera, who's been injured for quite a long time, is also now on his way back to full fitness, for which reason he was left out of the squad. So that's by way of updates on injuries and reasons why these key players were left out. Thank you. At this point, we will take your questions. Mutala, please coordinate that for me. One question per media house. You mention your name, your question, your name, your media house, and then your question. Okay. All right.
My name is Emmanuel K, known as Mr. Confidence at Empire FM and Adum. Okay. And Adum TV. Last call-up, the one before this one, Frederick Asari Kotoko made to the squad, and I've been following the Ghana Premier League for long. We have GFA, someone who always comes to our station to talk more about the Ghana Premier League. I'm very passionate about the Ghana Premier League. And this squad, Frederick Asari, has been named. Coach, please, I want to know that our GPL, is it competitive? Our GPL, the players are not performing well. Our GPL, is it because, I want to know the reason why Frederick Asari made it to the squad. Is it because our league is not up to standard? Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So you excuse me, please.
Can we please have some quiet? The coach wants to answer, please.
To be honest, I didn't quite understand your question. So you're asking why? So you were asking for more goalkeepers from the Premier League?
I'm asking for the reason
Yeah.
why you have 2 or 3 players from the GPL in the squad.
Okay. So I think it's not easy, and we will. I think I said it last time. We will watch more closely the Ghanaian Premier League, and it's very, very difficult. And I know if I would have left one out of these 23 players, you would be asking me for why is he not in. So whatever I do, there will be questions. But at the moment, and for me, it's not about Ghana Premier League or French Ligue 1 or England Premier League or Bundesliga. It's about the players, and we need the best players to reach our aim to qualify for the AFCON. And that's for me the most important thing. I don't care where the player comes from. If I'm convinced, and that's it. So at the moment, these are the 23 players which I think are the best to help us in transitioning my idea of football and what I want to see and how I think we can beat Angola and Niger on the pitch. And that's why they're in. It hasn't got anything to do with which league they're playing it. And surely some leagues are maybe higher rated. If I think about the British Premier League, it's very, very high rated. And if you can compete in that league, you definitely have a place in our squad. But like I said, at the moment or in general, it doesn't matter to me which league a player is playing in. But if I see the performance and the performance can fit in our system, then I would call him.
Colleagues, we will take 4 questions, then we will answer them.
Okay, my name is Jerome, freelance journalist. Henry said we will be going to Morocco, maybe an official reason why we'll go there. And then my main question, you may have named a good squad, but the pitch they are going to play on throughout the week has come under question. A lot of scrutiny concerning the pitch. How concerned are you about the quality of the pitches your team play on, particularly the Kumasi pitch? Thank you.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Coach, Otto, my name is Jonathan Akron, Head of Sports, Eagle 104.9. First of all, I want to congratulate you for the good job you're doing, especially in the area of identification of players who are in form, especially. Congratulations. My question is goes to Henry. Henry, you gave update on players who are injured and why, or players who are perceived to be Black Star players, but they are not in the squad. But we didn't hear the name of some of our most established veterans, quote and unquote, or experienced players, like our Captain Fantastic, Rami Morgan Dede, Ayu, and Sir Daniel Amate. We need to have updates on them because every successful team also thrives on experience. Thank you.
Thank you.
all right.
Please go ahead.
Calvin Owusu, TV3. Coach, we've seen a bright start to life in England for a player like Forsen Amankwa. What could be, the reason why he's missing from this squad? And Forsen Amankwa, yes, we've seen a bright start to life for him in England, but he's not in this squad. And also, we know out of the leadership in the team, looks like it's left with Thomas Partey. In the event of him not starting a game, what is the leadership hierarchy like now?
Okay, thank you. I think we have 4 questions. Let me respond to the first one from Jerome. Jerome, the game is going to be played in Morocco because that's where CAF wants the game to be played. Niger, unfortunately, do not have the required or standard stadium in their country, so CAF has scheduled the game for Morocco, Barkani to be precise. I'll leave the rest to the coach. Okay, coach, so there is one on the pitch in Kumasi, another one on Andre and Daniel, Amate, Mankwa, and then the leadership hierarchy in your team.
Okay, at this very moment, John Penson is in Kumasi, and he was there last week as well to observe the pitch. To be honest, it is concerning because the way we want to play, we need a good pitch, to be honest. Yeah, but you know, at the moment there are internal discussions how we can do better. That there will be no discussions about the pitch. We want our players to be happy, to make everything possible to do their best on the pitch, and therefore we have to do a little bit better, I think, or much more better to prepare the pitch as best as possible. And we, I think, as a FA in general, and all the people who are involved in the pitch preparation, but also in the maintenance of the pitch, we have to, yeah, we are in discussions at the moment even to discuss things, how to prepare things better. And I know it's difficult. It's difficult because of the weather. It's difficult because there are a lot of events happening and a lot of games, and we don't have this capacity of stadiums in Ghana. But we have to, in long term, we have to improve the facilities. We have to improve the possibilities to play in several or more stadiums. We want to be more, more seen in each part of the country, and therefore we have to better the infrastructure in general. And this is one of our biggest aim. And with this, I think it will bring more quality on the pitch and the way we want to play, and to bring back, I mean, more quality in Ghanaian football. Yeah, I think I don't want to repeat myself. So there was a question about Andre. I think you said yourself that you are happy that we organize or bring a squad with, and also we look on the actual performance. And like I said the last time, we have to look a little bit further. We have to look into the next AFCON, but also, if God permits, if we might qualify for the World Cup, also for that. So we're looking 1, 2, 3 years ahead, and we have to build a squad for that. And I don't want to repeat myself. I said it the last time. The reasons why we choose some maybe younger players or some other players to come into the squad, and we're building up. And I think we did quite well the last time, even though it was very, very tough. And I know the next are even going to be tougher because everybody expects us to win. It's going to be tough, and we might also get some knockbacks, but this is the way it is in football, and we're looking a little bit longer. We're looking for long-term development, and that's why we decided also last